The year is 2017. I'm sitting in psychology class, and our teacher confronts us with morality tests. You were on a ship when it crashed. Now you're on a lifeboat with a male athlete, an old woman, a mother and her baby, and yourself. Now the boat starts to sink because there's so much weight. And for some reason, you're the only one who has free will, so you gotta make a decision. Who do you throw off? I immediately found the resolution. I raised my hand. My teacher called me and I said, throw off the old person and eat the baby. Yeah, that's why my teacher wanted me to fail the class. Come on, but hear me out. You're on a survival situation. What the fuck are you supposed to do with an old person? Get the fuck out of my boat. Imagine you're stranding on an island. She can't carry. She can't chop down trees. But you could throw off the baby. No, because the baby, first of all, has no weight. And second of all, the baby has no chance of survival, but you can still eat it. Yay, yatta desu ne? But yeah, I've been told that my morality is not the greatest, not the most humane. So how about you and I test our morality together? If you majorly disagree on something with me, let me know in the comments down below. Let's discuss. Now, how about we start with the classic moral machine? What should the self-driving car do? This is our car. We're sitting in the car. What is the car supposed to do? Either drive into a fucking thing and the people inside of the car die, or swerve to the side and kill the pedestrians. The answer is clear to me. Kill the pedestrians, because I'm in the car. The people in the car should be saved by the car. Isn't that logical? Everybody who says, oh, no, you can't kill the people. Fuck you, shut the fuck up. Okay, you either stay on your lane and kill 2 people, or you swerve to the side and kill 4 people. Also, note that there is no people in the car. So you don't even know that you killed the people. You didn't kill the people. It is your car. My first reaction would be, kill the 2 people. My second reaction is, quadra kill. Now, this is the same thing as earlier. Fuck the people. Oh! Also, I just noticed something. The red light for the pedestrians, every single one of those pedestrians deserves to die. Yes, that's right, I said it. If you jaywalk, you deserve to be run over by a car. So, boom! 5 people kill streak. Fuck them cats and the dogs, they're jaywalking. I don't care that they don't see color, that's a skill issue, first of all. Please answer the following questions. What are your religious views? What? What does that have to do with self-driving cars? I am very much not religious. Thank you very much. What are your political views? I don't even know what that means. Progressive? Conservative? I don't know. Species preference. Humans? What the fuck is a human? Age preference. I do not give a shit. Fitness. How about fitness? Oh, now we got my results. Okay. Most saved character, a woman. That's so progressive of me. Wait, I do know what progressive means. Most killed character, the sorcerer magician again. Gender preference, females. BuzzFeed's wokest bay. Now, the test bored me and I'm sick of reading. There's this creator on TikTok who does a lot of morality test stuff while she does her makeup. How about we check her out instead?
You and your significant other are parents to a 12-year-old child. They're overall a happy kid, but for the past week you've noticed that they've been coming home with bruises and seeming depressed. You and your significant other are worried, so you both decide to have a talk with your child. That evening, you both sit down with your child and ask what's going on.
They tell you that every day for the past week, another kid in school has been beating them up and stealing their lunch money.
You and your significant other are extremely upset and tell your child that they will talk to the principal Monday morning. Next day, your child asks you if they can go to the corner store to buy some snacks. You agree that they can go, and you and your significant other stay home to cook dinner. About 10 minutes later, your child rushes in through the front door, disheveled and in shock. You ask them what is wrong, and they tell you that as they were walking to the corner store, they bumped into their bully. In defense and in act of rage, your child shoves the bully as hard as they could. The bully was unable to balance themselves and flew back, falling headfirst on the concrete floor. Your child immediately saw blood and panicked. There was no one around to see what happened, so your child ran home. As you get to the location, there are already police and many people standing around. You ask someone what happened, pretending you don't know, and they tell you that someone found a child on the sidewalk, no longer alive. Your heart sinks, and you turn around and walk back home. You call the police, telling them the truth about what happened, hoping your child will be spared of prison time since it was self-defense. Or tell your child to lie about leaving the house, aware that there are no witnesses that saw what happened.
Oh, now that is what I was looking for. Oh yes, that was great. Okay, so first I was like, oh, no witnesses, easy. But on second thought, my child has to live with that his entire life, knowing that he has to keep the secret for fucking ever. Well, and they're probably gonna hold like a thing at school, like a memorial and stuff, and your son has to sit there like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But also, if it comes out and your child is spared of prison and still goes to school, everybody is gonna know and they're gonna avoid this child. You know what I mean? I need more context. Do the people in the school know that he bullied me every day? Because if they know, I feel like my child should be fine. If they do not know, they will think my son is a psychopath and a school shooter or some shit. You know what I mean? I would ask my son if he can live with it or if he is a pussy and needs closure as well. If he thinks he needs closure, I would snitch on him and just make another child.
You take a job babysitting a 10-year-old child while the parents are out for the evening. You see that it's getting late, so you tuck the child into bed and head downstairs to watch TV. As you're falling asleep on the couch, you snap awake to glass shattering. Before you can comprehend what is happening, a man rushes in with a weapon. He is not wearing a mask to cover his identity and demands to know where the husband is. You quickly tell him that the husband is not home. The man tells you that because of the husband, who is a judge, a predator was released from prison and murdered his 15-year-old daughter. He tells you that the husband set him free because the predator's father is good friends with him. The man tells you that he knows that the child is home and wants revenge on behalf of his daughter. He tells you to leave the house since you are not involved, but if you try to intervene, he will take your life as well. Do you leave the house and say nothing, knowing the fate of the child but refusing to put your life in danger in order to save a stranger? Or try to save the child, knowing that you will most likely become a victim yourself?
Honestly, I would tell him to wait for the husband to come home because most likely I know when they're gonna be home. And since I was already asleep, it can't be that long until they get home, you know? So I would be like, how about we just wait for the husband and then you kill the husband? We pretend that I was held hostage, you killed the husband, and then you fuck off home. The child gets spared, or boo-hoo, it loses his father, whatever. And the husband, who is a huge prick, gets punished. We could play Uno or on the Switch or some shit in the meantime.
You and your significant other have been married for 7 years. You decide to take them on a hiking trail since they love the outdoors. They agree and you call your sibling to tag along since they also love the outdoors. As the three of you are hiking near the edge of a cliff, your significant other stops to talk to you. You all sit near the edge to take a break and your significant other confesses to you that they have slept with your sibling about a week ago. You look over to your sibling who has their head down but doesn't seem shaken up by the confession. Your significant other apologizes and tells you that they were intoxicated and that it will never happen again. Your sibling does not apologize and gets up to walk away but slips on a small rock and instinctively grabs your significant other, causing them to both fall over the cliff. The fall is far. The doctor tells you that they're both alive, but your sibling needs a blood transfusion and your significant other needs a kidney transplant immediately. Do you give your blood to your sibling, causing you to be too weak for the kidney transplant, resulting in the loss of your significant other, or give your kidney to your significant other, making you unable to donate your blood to your sibling, resulting in their death?
Wait, that was so easy. I would give my blood to my sibling because I'm not gonna give a fucking kidney. Huh? I only have one kidney then. What the fuck am I supposed to do afterwards, you know? No. I'm not gonna run around fucking unbalanced because I only got one kidney. Absolutely not. I do not give a shit that my significant other cheated on me. I do not give a shit that my sibling fucked my significant other. So I would just give a couple liters of blood. I would be fine. I would get like a Coke afterwards or some shit. And my sibling is fine. Fuck my significant other. I don't give a shit. That's my kidney.
You are home alone late one night getting ready for bed when your sibling unexpectedly drops by. They tell you that they got into an altercation with a stranger. During the altercation, your sibling pushed the other person, causing them to fall headfirst, instantly ending their life. Your sibling tells you that they did not mean for them to fall and hit their head, and it was just an accident.
A couple days later, you look on the news and see that somebody else was arrested for the murder that your sibling's done. Do you confess to the police to free the innocent person?
Wait, my son got arrested. It wasn't my son pushing the bully. It was my fucking sibling. The sibling I gave my blood for. Nuh-uh-uh. What the fuck? Give me back my child. And abort the other one while you're on it.
They both start to argue and your significant other punches their ex in the face, causing them to fall headfirst onto the sidewalk, instantly ending their life. As you stand—
Dude, every story is every story is exactly the fucking same. Why is everybody falling and dying? Why does nobody catch themselves? Alright, these are all very similar to each other. Let me see if I can find somebody else who does stuff like that.
Imagine you see a train moving really, really fast, and you're standing next to a switch that can change the train's direction. But here's the problem. In front of the train, on the track the train is currently on, there are 5 people tied up, and the train will run them over if it keeps going. On the second track, however, there's only 1 person tied up. If you pull the switch and change the train's direction, the train will kill that 1 person instead. You did nothing, and let the train kill 5 people, but you didn't actually participate in their death.
Okay, this is the classic moral question. Here's the thing. I thought about this a lot. My first question is, why am I there? Why would I be there? Second question is, how do I know that this switch is gonna switch it? Like, maybe it already is turned onto the 1 person. Normally, if I just don't think about it, I would kill 1 person because 1 is less than 5. But like, what if it's already heading to the 1 person and I just don't know it because I don't know fucking trains? Then I switch the switch and I accidentally kill 5 people. That would suck. But say I know what I'm doing. I'm a trained person and stuff. I would just run up to the train and go, English or Spanish?
Baby, you got something in your nose, sniffing that cake.
And unless the train is gay, the people are safe. Wait, the people wouldn't move either. What if all the people were gay? Then they would be safe. Be gay to be safe.
We got another morality test, man. Come on.
Whoa!
Okay, imagine this. You're standing face to face with a young Adolf Hitler. Do you kill him or not? On the one hand, you're eliminating an innocent child who's probably scared and
Why am I standing across Adolf Hitler? Why is that happening in the first place? Am I a time traveler? Like, do I know that this is gonna happen? Or am I just another fucking person who's trying to get into art school, you know? Because why would I murder him? I don't know who he is. 3. I feel like 3 is the only answer. 2? Ew, this looks awful. It's so wide. Nuh-uh. And I hate... no, absolutely not. 1? Ew! Dude. Silverware with like ridges and shit like that is awful. And I can already see that it has no weight to it. Absolutely not. Wait, what was I doing?
Imagine this. You are shipwrecked on an island. Whilst looking for food and shelter, you stumble across a militia. They offer you food and shelter, but you have to make a decision. Before you are 20 people of mixed gender, male and female, aged between 10 and 65. You can kill 3 of them and save the other 17, or you can walk away and do nothing, but then all 20 will die.
I either kill 3 people and save 17, or I just walk away. Where am I walking to? I am stranded on an island. Where would I walk? I would absolutely kill 3 people. And you know what? Who I would kill? Those 3 people who give me the dilemma. Easy. Saved all 20 of them. Okay, I can't find anything else on TikTok. But I still have one that I thought about in psychology class. There's a football stadium full of people. Like 30,000 people or something. And there's a plane with like 200 people, I think. I don't know how much is in a plane. And there's a terrorist on the plane who wants to into the stadium, you know? Now, you are in a fighting jet. And you have the option to fire a rocket at the plane so the stadium doesn't get fucked. But you are the one that shoots the plane, you know? So, would you shoot the plane or would you just let it happen? This is such an easy fucking scenario because if you don't shoot the plane, everybody dies. The people in the stadium and the people in the plane. And if you shoot the plane, only the plane people die. Sure, I was the cause, but if I'm a fighting jet pilot, which I hope I am, why would I be in a jet? Otherwise, I wouldn't know how to shoot. I wouldn't know how to aim, huh? But if I'm a jet pilot, I am ready to murder somebody because that's what I'm a jet pilot for, you know? So I would have blasted the shit out of the plane. Now the next question is, you know your whole family is on this plane. Your parents, your sibling, everybody. Of course I would still fucking shoot the plane. Because my family's gonna die anyways. If they plummet into the stadium, they're gonna die. And if I shoot the plane, they're gonna die as well. What kind of dumb question is that? How is that even a thing to think about? It's so logical. But what if I shoot the plane and only one wing gets blown off? And then the plane like spins and hits a tower. What if there's a second plane? Okay, here we have everybody's favorite website, BuzzFeed. 9 moral dilemmas that will break your brain. I swear to God, Tracy, if it doesn't break my brain, I'm gonna bust a nut. Your best friend's wedding. You are at your best friend's wedding just an hour before the ceremony is to start. Earlier that day, you came across definitive proof that your best friend's spouse-to-be is having an affair with the best man of honor. Gay! Homosexuals! And you catch them sneaking out of the room together looking disheveled. Oh, I watched porn like that yesterday. If you tell your friend about the affair, their day will be ruined, but you don't want them to marry a cheater. What do you do? I will tell my best friend. What? Why wouldn't I? Robin Hood. Oh boy, what the fuck is that? You are an eyewitness to a crime. A man has robbed a bank, but instead of keeping the money for himself, he donates it to a poor orphanage and can now afford to feed, clothe, and care for its children. How long did I watch this criminal? I watched him steal, run to an orphanage, and make a formal donation. Did I run after him? I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. You know who committed the crime. If you go to the authorities with the information, there's a good chance the money will be returned to the bank, leaving a lot of kids in need. What do you do? I feel like if I go to the police and tell them my story, they will lock me up for stalking. I would say nothing because, fun fact, banks have insurances. If you steal from a bank, nobody cares. They just get the money back, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, I can't find any good ones anymore, but I can give you my, like, analysis of all these things. If you have to choose to save somebody and there's an old person, always save the other person. I don't care about the old people. The old people had their life. Congratulations. But you're about to go out anyways anytime soon. Also, if somebody gives you a dilemma, ask as many questions as come to mind. Because the more questions you ask, the less judgmental the other person would be. Also, always think what is the best for you yourself. You are living your life. You have to choose what's best for you, you know? Don't try to be like on a moral high ground. Oh, I'm such a good person. I would save this and this. Nah, that's not how the world works. You have to look at yourself because you are the main character of your own story. Now imagine you're watching a movie and the main character sacrifices themselves 3 minutes into the movie. That would be a very short and very boring movie. That's your life. Very short, very boring. So always choose the ending that makes the most content. Also, speaking of content, I'm pretty sure this video is gonna be very short. No content coming here. But look at me doing a Fortnite dance. Wait, you're not satisfied? Okay, let me give you another one. Have you been entertained? Is that enough? Can I end the video now? Great, thank you. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, like the video. If you like me, subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next episode.